You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Minor Family Dentistry and by the Sternberg Museum of Natural History. Minor Family Dentistry would like to bring you the following dental health tip. It's recommended to have a dental checkup no later than your child's first birthday. An adult should brush for a young child and monitor older children's brushing to ensure a good job is done. Flossing should start when teeth are touching. Minor Family Dentistry wishes you good dental health. Families, including children of all ages, are welcome. Minor Family Dentistry, 1010 Downing and Hayes. Find them in the Next Tech directory.
So, you think you have skeletons in your closet? Come to Sternberg Museum, where we let our skeletons out of the closet.
Hello, and welcome to You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. My name is Dana Stanton, and I'm the coordinator of the West Central Kansas Smart Start program. And with me today is Karla Bixenman. Good morning, Karla.
Good morning, Dana.
Now, first of all, tell us who you work for, what agency, what do you do?
I work for USD 489 Hayes Head Start, and I'm the Family Involvement Transportation Coordinator.
Well, that sounds like a pretty big job. But today, I guess we're going to talk about fatherhoods and how fatherhood has changed over the years.
Yes, Dana. Part of our program focuses on fatherhood and getting both mothers and fathers involved. And we've learned that over the years, fatherhood, the role of fathers has changed dramatically. 50 years ago, fathers were seen as maybe the gender identity and focused on child's development. Then in the early 70s and 80s, it more focused on more of a deficit model. What is the impact on children when the father is absent? And, in the recent years, we've tried to focus more on a strength-based model on what does a father bring to the life of a child and how important it is in their day-to-day contributions to the life of the children in their life.
Now, is there a difference when you look at fathers versus mothers and what they contribute to a child?
Yes, there is. And when we refer to fathers, we're, the definition has also changed. And so we are, in the early on, used to focus more on just the biological father. Now we've learned that, and not to undermine the biological father, but we also know just having a positive role model in the life of a child can be a father, grandfather, uncle, stepfather, etc. And we have learned that through research that how mothers and fathers interact with their children can be very different. Fathers typically will be the jungle gym, the monkey bars, do rough and tumble play with their children. Where mothers are more conservative, they definitely use props like books and stuffed animals, etc., to play with their children. The fathers will typically hold their children 9 times out of 10 a different way, sometimes in a football hold or facing front. Mothers 9 times out of 10 will hold their child the same way, maybe many times over the shoulder, to pat their back. So we know there's definite differences in the way parents approach their children, mothers and fathers. It's also been noted that when you take an infant that's about a month old, and when a mother approaches the child, the heart rate goes down, the child becomes more calm and relaxed, their eyes kind of soften, where when the father approaches the child, the heart rate goes up, they perk up, the eyes widen, and the child might move their arms and legs. So they, at a very young age, differentiate between the mother and a father and their approach in their life.
It's very interesting.
Yes, it is.
And I know there's going to be a program coming up that Head Start is going to sponsor that deals with fatherhood. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure, I'd love to. We are very excited to bring a internationally known speaker. His name is Patrick Mitchell, here on January 17th to the Hayes community. He will bring both a program for professionals that work with children, as well as a storytelling evening for parents of children, say, birth to 8 years old. That program, both programs will be held on January 17th. The workshop for professionals will be held at the Hayes High Cafeteria from 8:30 to 3. And then that evening from 6:30 to 8:30, we will be at O'Laughlin Elementary School, and he will provide a parent-child program, and it's called Family Storytelling Night. And he promises lots of fun, laughter, music, dancing is optional, he said. And so I think that will be a great night. He shares how parents can come out and share their story, whether you are a person that has your child every day in your life or sees them periodically, that you can learn to share your story so your children can pass that along in a very fun and eventful way.
Now, say you're a parent that would like to go to this, but you have children, so sometimes it's hard to attend something when you have children. Is there any sort of child care or anything like that provided?
Sure. For the storytelling evening, there is a part of the evening will be just for parents, and so we will have child care provided, and there is no cost for that evening. Then the later part of the evening, the children will join their parents and do an interactive event for basically the remainder of the evening, for most of the night. Maybe about 45 minutes the children will have child care, and then for the rest of the evening they will be with their parents.
Okay, well, it sounds wonderful. Now, if someone wants to enroll, I'm assuming this is something you just can't show up, that you'd need to have a head count. How do people register for this?
To register for the Family Storytelling Night or for the parent or for the professional workshop, you can call the Head Start office at 623-2430, and there is a $10 registration fee for the professional workshop, but there is no cost for the Parent Storytelling Night.
And the date again?
Is January 17th, 6:30 to 8:30 for family storytelling, and the day workshop will be 8:30 to 3.
Okay, wonderful information. Thank you, Karla. You've been watching You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. Parents, remember, you are your child's first and best teacher. Thank you.
Thanks for watching You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You can watch the program weekdays in the noon and 9 o'clock hours. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Minor Family Dentistry and by the Sternberg Museum of Natural History.